Hey guys, welcome back to episode 1 of... I'm not quite sure what I'm going to call this series yet. Maybe, Mega World? Something like that. So anyway, you may notice this. This is my house from the realm. You may notice that that this house was burned down, but it's actually been repaired. You would not have noticed that if I wouldn't have pointed it out, because there was no way to tell it from this floor. Anyway, so this is the house. Over here we have James. James trades stuff for cheap, and you'll see why in a second. So, I have a bunch of my gear from this world, right? So we come out here, and you'll see a bunch of standard stuff, like the other towers over here, not too far away. Big hole, which I don't think was a part of the first video, but it was a part of this realm. We just dug a big hole for fun. But what you might notice is off in the distance here, there's a lot of beacons. And so we have Elijah's tower over there, right? And then there's this extra island right here, which you guys never saw, but it was a part of like a little economy world I was trying to artificially create with command blocks. Then we also have one of Corbin's worlds, or one of Corbin's islands from a world that we were recently playing on, but I never got around to making a video about it. And then something really strange. You'll see a certain collection of 8 towers that might be slightly recognizable. Now, I wasn't draining this river last time you saw it, but that was something I did in this world. And then something even stranger. I guess at this point it's probably not even strange, but granted I chopped down a couple of trees. But look at this. Look at this beautiful house. It's repaired again. Isn't this great? It's so beautiful. Now see, it might not quite be exactly the same way I left it. There's still a lot of finishing touches I have to look at. I didn't even finish putting it back together, really. There's a lot of furnishing I have to do, mostly. But it's fixed. Mostly. Like I said, mostly. Kind of. It's mostly fixed, kind of. And if we come over here, we have some farms. We have some lore-related stuff. We have this island, which was the intermediary island. We got the spawn island. We got Caleb's island, all from the same world are here. And if I travel over here, you'll notice, as I get over here, it's the faraway base. It's quite chopped up. I did copy a ton of chunks for this one, but it's here. It's very bright. And over here we have another tower. We really like building towers. We have a little ravine with a bridge. We have this little crane build that's kind of very bad. We have a maze. We have Corbin's crater base. These are all bases that you guys never saw, but they are still neat. And then over this way, you'll see the castle, which has a little bit of an infection going on. Yeah. I guess this infection doesn't make too much sense to the YouTube audience. I think it's like a lore server, or server's lore thing that nobody else will understand. Oop. So over here's a world that we were working on, but well, we're still working on it. I'm just... It's non-canon. There's nothing really happening over here. There is something happening right across the way right here. Now see, this is a much more recent world. I'm not sure quite how much of this you guys remember seeing, but so we got Caleb's Mushroom Island, and then previously my Mushroom Island that then was transferred to Caleb, his mob grinder. We have my private base that was basically just resin farming. And then I believe that Scarlet built this boat. This cute little boat over here. One of the other Mushroom Islands. And over here we have my final mushroom island. And then over there is like the runaway camp with like the creeper farm, the villagers. And then over here is the season 1, or not season 1, Nulon season 1 spawn. So all the worlds are here. Well, most of the worlds are here. I still will never have season 1 back. God, shaders are beautiful. And we have this beacon down here. This little ravine area has a bunch of cheated stuff in it. A bunch of netherite. So, yeah, that's the new world.